What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Giovanni, and I'm back at it again with another YouTube video. After I dropped the video on my Skittles Rainbow EA, a lot of people love it, and some people don't understand how it works or how to use it. So here today, I'm showing you guys how to use the Skittles EA, what I look for when turning on the bot, because you can't just turn on bots without looking at the charts. Without looking at market conditions. You always have to put yourself in the best situation, even when you're using an EA. So let's get to the chart so I can show you guys exactly how I'm using the Skittles EA. And I can show you guys some new features that I also put on the bot that you guys can take advantage of.
Okay guys, so now I'm here to show you guys how to use the Skittles EA and what to look for in the markets when you want to turn it on. Okay guys, because like I said, there are times where you do not want to have this bot on because it's just not the best scenario to have the bot on. So I'm gonna show you guys what I look for when putting the Skittles EA on. So as you guys know, I coded the EA to basically take buys and sells at these rainbow crosses. So an example of that would be right here. So this last pink line right here is the last EMA to be crossed, and then that's when it would trigger for a buy. Okay, and we would make this money. My EMA has a trailing stop, so most likely, probably be stopped over here, maybe depending on what your trailing stop settings is. I like to have mine, have a lot of room, so I could catch this whole move. I'm not really scared of the pullbacks, but however you have your settings, it's going to catch this buy at least. Okay, so also we can go to our left here and see what happens. This would be another sell. This would be a sell right here that the bot will catch. Whether it catches the whole trend is depending on your trailing stop settings that you put on the EMA. Now here's an example of when the bot can lose trades. Okay, so like I said, the trigger is when the EMA is crossed, and it crosses right here, but we have a fake out right here. So right here is an area. We zoom in, the EMA is crossed, right? We get a big candlestick right here, but then it ends up just pushing back, and now we're losing money here. So, you will want to stop loss, or my new EMA does have closed partial profit. So once you hit about 10 pips, you'll definitely close out some money before it reverses on you. So most likely you'll get an alert that you close profits, and you could go ahead check on your trade before it reverses. But that's how you would lose with this EMA, with fake outs like that, fake outs like this. Okay, but when it's not a fake out, it is a beautiful thing. So now that we understand the bot's weakness in the market is fake outs, and also it is support and resistance. So let me see if I can find an example of support and resistance for you. Okay, so basically this consolidation right here, this is what we do not want. Okay, this whole zone right here that we have here is gonna cause us to lose trades on the EA. Okay, because what we have when we zoom in here is we have a bunch of fake outs, right? So depending on your settings, you can have a signal right here for a sell, right? Or you can have one right here for a sell, and you'll make money, but it won't be for the whole swing. So you will have to watch your trade. Every time basically the EMA is crossed, it would trigger a sell. So support and resistance is an area that I do not have the bot on. Anytime I see that markets are just consolidating, we're in a support and resistance zone, I do not have the bot on. As you can see here, this time around, it wasn't a fake out right here. We get the entry, and it ends up going up in our favor, right? And that's cool, but that's only one time out of all these times we were getting hit by support and resistance and fake outs. So, better off just not having the bot on in those scenarios. Now what I do look for is when price is very high or when price is very low. So basically when there is a very strong trend, either up or down, that's when you want to have this EMA on to catch the reverse. Okay, so maybe after this move, I would have had the bot on. This would have been a good area to have the EA on over here. Right here, we have a higher high, but it's not really showing too much of that on the TDI. So you can expect that there's probably going to be a trend reversal soon where I would have the bot on to catch this move. So as you guys can see, you still need some chart influence, even though we have EMAs to do all the work for us. You know, it's going to catch the best entry possible. And you can go ahead and catch this whole move. And depending on your trailing stop, you may be able to catch this whole thing as well. Okay, guys, so that's how this works. And even if you don't catch this whole move, the EMA, the bot would have caught this whole move right here. This whole move would have been caught as soon as this candlestick passes and makes that pink EMA cross to the downside. You would have been in the trade and you would have caught all of this. Okay, so just when you can spot trend reversals, you know, when you can foreshadow a trend reversal, that's when you put the EMA on. Okay, now you guys see right here, the rainbow lines are very spread out, it's very wide, and now that basically means that the trend is strong. Now we see the lines tightening up. We can expect a trend reversal. Right here, we get the move right here and we make the money. Okay, right here, we get the move and we make the money. Right here, fake out. It doesn't trigger every time, but if the candle closes like that, it's going to trigger it. That's the thing about getting sniper entries. Sniper entries don't always work out as planned. Okay, but right here, we get a sniper entry right there. EMA's cross, rainbow goes down, and we make money. Okay, and this is currently where we're at. So we just have to understand that this won't give another signal in the 15 time frame until we get a cross in the moving average and the trend is officially on its way up. Now, maybe you're a person that uses the bot on the 5-minute time frame. Understand, on the 5-minute time frame, yes, you will get more entries, but there are also more fake outs in the rainbow. As you guys can see, there are a lot of fake outs in the rainbow. Just right over here, we have a whole lot going on in this whole area right here. It's a whole lot going on, and that's something that we don't want to be a part of. Look, you can lose so much trade just by being in this area with the bot on. Okay, and it's unnecessary losses. So what I would do is I would just wait until it breaks out. Okay, a candlestick did close near this key area if you was trying to catch this move. So for the longest, it could not close above this line right here, right? This area right here, and it eventually did close and retest. So you could have had the bot on there. Okay, so just see, guys, you guys can look at the chart on the 5-minute. You guys can see all of the fake outs going on and the consolidation going on. Okay, so 15-minute time frame is pretty much a sweet spot. So the 15-minute time frame and above is pretty much the sweet spot for this EA, as there's not too much, consolidation and there's not too much going on in the lower time frames to where you have to really watch what's going on all the time. Our time frame works as well. As you guys can see, we have another fake out right here. Okay, fake out right here. Candles close over here. It would have triggered a trade for a buy but it ends up just, big candlestick matching the energy of that bullish candlestick, and then boom, we have a whole sell here. Okay, and the trend continues. Okay, we didn't get a sell. We didn't get a sell over here because the trend didn't change. Okay, so you would have to take that yourself or change the settings on the EMA that you want across to trigger the trade. Okay guys, so the strategy does work on US 30. You can use it on a 1 minute time frame. Just be aware of when to have the bot on so you don't take unnecessary losses. As you guys can see here, this is a big area of consolidation. This whole zone right here does not have to be messed with at all. So this whole zone right here does not need to be touched at all. At all. At all. I say until we officially have a good uptrend going up and we know the direction of the market, that's when you would go ahead and you'll turn on the Skittles EA. As you guys can see, we don't get any fake outs here. We just get a good signal right here for a sell on US 30 on a 1 minute time frame, and you would have trailed and stopped it. It would have automatically trailed and stopped and followed the trend until it hit the trail and stop. Okay guys, so you don't get no more consolidation until over here, but at this point you're already in profit, so you could keep the bot on. It's doing great. It's just when we hit these major areas of consolidation right here, unfortunately, we get a fake out. It happens. Okay, guys. But before then, you would have caught this bot. So, Forex comes with losses at the end of the day. So as you guys can see there, like this pair GBUSD, it wicks a lot. It wicks a lot and it gives a lot of fake outs, and it's like really hard to guess sometimes what direction the market really wants to go. So really I just choose pairs that, are always, for the most part in a trend, or, it's just not too messy on the charts. So that's pretty much why GBJPY is my favorite pair right now, because it's never doing too much, as far as the wicks and the fake outs. Yeah, we get them, but it's not overwhelming. So now let's go to the MetaTrader 4 so I can show you guys exactly how it trades. All right. So as you guys can see, I got all my settings correct already. I got my trail and stop. I got my take profit, my partial take profit and pips and everything. You guys can tweak the settings as you like, but I'm gonna just go ahead and show you guys how it trades now. And I'm gonna show you guys how it loses, exactly how I showed you guys on the charts. Okay, as you guys can see, takes a trade right here because the EMA is crossed right here. So now we have our first sell of the simulation. Okay, so now we just wait and see what it does. Actually, I'm just gonna move it forward a little bit. Okay, so you guys can see we're in profit. Okay, so now what you guys saw is it literally took profit 2 times already. Now it took profit 3 times. You can go to our results. It already took $14, $21, and $37. Basically, it's taking out 0.1 lots every 10 pips. So, you can take partial profits as well with these settings, just in case, the market wants to reverse on you, whatever the case may be, we're still getting profits out of every move. So as you guys can see, it continues to go down. Let's fast forward a little bit. All right, and it takes profit again for the 4th time. Okay, all stemming from this rainbow sell right here. As you guys can see, we still have 0.60 lots in, as it's still making profit. Okay guys, so we've already made $119, just splitting up that dollar lot size and taking profits every 10 pips. Okay, and it continues to fall. And now our trailing stop is also trailing. So now our trailing stop has went all the way down here. So we are, officially locked in, and we take more profits, and it takes more profits. Okay. So you guys can see that's a $326 day already. When we got these wins going as it continues to trail this move stemming from the rainbow cross. All right. And it continues to drop as it trails. And we finally get stopped out. Okay, so we end that one with $562 as it took profit through the whole ride down. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, and it continues to go down. So, depending on your settings, you could have rode this whole thing out, but I like to take profits. Okay, so now we see another one was triggered. So like I said, a lot of times this could be a fake out, so you just gotta know that. But, I think we should be good here. Let's go ahead and see what happens. All right, and it really crosses. And now our trailing stop, as you can see, we already took profit 2 times. All right, we took profit 2 times, and our trailing stop is at the break-even point. We can go ahead and see that. We took profit, $13, $29. So we got something even before the move is even finished. All right, so we're still getting paid. Trailing stop is moving up, and we're still getting paid. We took more profits. Still getting paid. We took more profits, took more profits, took more profits, took more profits. Okay, you guys can go ahead and see this. All right, so we've already had $1,000 day just by taking profits, and just letting the Skittles EA do what it does best, catch reversals. All right, and now we get out of that one. Let's see if we get another signal. And we do. We get a sell and we cross. We're securing profits already. See if it's going to be a fake out. Doesn't seem like it's one. And we secure profits again while we're trailing and stopping. And we're still securing profits, partial profits at every 10 pips. And looks like we just secured more profits, and the trailing stop is still following this move. Let's go ahead and pause it for a minute. You guys can see we still haven't lost a trade. We still have not lost a trade, guys. You guys can see it. We have not lost a trade yet. Okay. And reason why we haven't lost the trade is because we are having the bot on at a great time. And you see it's taking profits while it's trailing and stopping. Okay, so profits is always going to be secured if you catch the move. And we catch the whole move, and look how much profits was just trailed and stopped and secured. Okay, you go back, you guys can see the profits secured. Okay, we take a buy here, so you guys can see it was crossed, and boom, it was almost a fake out, but we still secure profits here. We secured a whole bunch of profits here, and the trailing stop is here. The trailing stop is securing it, and we are taking partial profits at every 10 pips. And look at it. No losses. No losses. Already up $2,363 on a dollar lot size, but you only have a dollar lot size for 10 pips. And then, it's being, you're taking partial profits. So literally taking partial profits until the lot is just gone. So, let's continue. Okay, so right here, we did get a sell signal here because the candlestick closed under the EMA cross. Okay, so let's see what happens. We get the sell and we get profits. We secured profits already. All right, and we get it. Oh, okay, so right here, it closed us out, but we were able to secure profits one time. So that's our first loss, $72. But we did secure $13. So it's all right. You know, we lost that on a dollar lot size. So you just got to be careful sometimes. Like I said, every time you get a trade, you will get a notification to your phone on the MetaTrader 4 app, whether you secured profits or whatever. So you guys should be able to easily manage all of these trades. Okay, so that's another example of when we lose, fake outs. Fake outs, fake outs, fake outs, fake outs. Right there, we get a sell, another fake out, another fake out. So that's what happens, guys. When you do lose, there are fake outs that happen in the market. But as you guys can see, we were able to secure some type of profit here. We were able to secure some type of profit here before the fake out was complete. Okay, guys. And here we get the sell, another fake out, but we were able to secure some profits. Like I said, guys, when you get that, you know, partial profits closed, you'll get a notification to your phone saying that, hey, partial profits was closed. So at the end of the day, this could either result in a loss for you from the fake out, or you could have closed out profits yourself and you would have never took the loss. It all depends on how you trade and how you use the buy. We end up taking the buy and securing the profits after the EMA is crossed, and you know, we're back on the uptrend. So even though price went all the way back down here, we still secured profits. Profits were still secured. Okay, profits were still secured here. Okay, so now we are taking that sell now after the EMA was crossed. Let's see how it works out for us. Right there, it was a fake out. We get another sell. So right here, it looks like we're in a support and resistance zone. So this is what I was talking about. Once we catch a trend, like, you guys have to understand that this is how the market moves in general. Usually once there's a big move like this, either up to the downside, we have a big trend, and then, you know, or a big sell, whatever the case may be, usually after a big move in the market, there is consolidation. And that's what we have here. This whole move is consolidation, and that's why we're losing right now. Okay, guys, so you just got to know when to have the bot on. After you see this consolidation break, that's when I would continue having the bot on. But that's why losses do come when they do come. Because what we have going on is we having sales being placed at support, and then the stop loss is being placed here, and it's going straight up to the stop loss. Okay, guys, so consolidation, don't have it on there, know what this bot is made to do. Luckily for you guys, I have a setting where you can put, okay, if the bot loses one trade, then turn off the bot for a certain amount of time, and it won't turn on until you put it back on. Or you could put, okay, once it hits 2 losses in a row, then turn off the bot. There must be a reason why it's losing. It must be getting faked out. So that will save you guys from, you know, a bunch of losses during fake outs and support and resistance, because you could go ahead and check once the bot turns off. So there isn't much drawdown using this EA, as you guys can see. When the actual trend is being reversed, then there aren't much drawdown because you have a sniper entry on your hands. Okay, only time drawdown really comes is when we have a fake out. This bot can be used for prop firms. All my EAs you can use for prop firms. You just have to know and be aware that, hey, sometimes fake outs do happen, and just because you have an expert advisor doesn't mean that you stop being a trader. Okay, guys, so don't stop being a trader. Just know that, okay, this thing is going to get you sniper entries when you're not looking, but you predicted that something was going to happen. You predicted that reversal was going to happen, so you already know when it does happen, this bot is going to catch it.
So as you guys can see, this bot is very profitable as long as you understand completely how it works. understand how it works, how it trades before you even turn it on. So that way you put yourself in the best situation to win. If you feel like you could get a bag after watching this video, like this video, subscribe, show some support to the channel. I'm gonna be coding for you guys all year. You guys already know I'm the wizard with this, so stop playing, show some love, y'all. And if you want access to any of my bots or my academy where I teach people how to trade with EAs, go to the link in the description. My website's gonna be there. You guys can join up and join the community. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.